Hey guys, I have a special type of video series coming up here. It's something I've been wanting to do for a little while. It is basically a developer commentary of my series of Super Mario World ROM hacks that I started almost 8 years ago. I'm not quite sure when I'll be putting these videos out. The anniversary of the series as a whole would be September 28th, but I might put this out earlier or later than that. I'm not sure, but either way, I have a lot of things to say about this series of hacks. They're very important to me. There's three hacks, and in this series, which I have, it's called a Journey to the Mushroom Kingdom, or here it's called Mario Journey to the Mushroom Kingdom, but I just shorten it to JTTMK, which sounds really stupid to say out loud. JTTMK. So Journey to or Mushroom. I don't know how you shorten that even more, but it sounds stupid. But I guess I'll say it anyway. Or Journey to the Mushroom Kingdom. Either way, this is just going to be a series of developer commentary videos where I just play through the hacks myself, and I talk about the history of the games as a whole, individual details about whatever level it is that I'm playing, how each hack got started, the history behind the scenes, stuff like that. It might seem weird to do it for this isn't obviously it's not some big budget game that was released somewhere in the real world. These are just small hobbyist ROM hacks, right? But these especially actually no, most of these hacks took up significant portions of my life. I don't know if that's a sad thing to admit or not. But this was back when I was in elementary, middle, high school, so it's not like I was putting aside my adult life to work on this or anything, to work on these hacks or anything. No, this is stuff I did in my spare time when I wasn't working on homework or whatever. So don't worry about I wasn't dropping the rest of my life just to work on these hacks. It was just something I spent almost all of my free time on in the past. But yeah, I really want to get this started, so just to explain the format real quick, I'll probably have this timestamped in the description. This is going to be in playthrough slash podcast kind of format, where basically you don't really have to watch the video, I suppose, or you don't really have to have it pulled up. There will be a few times throughout these videos where I'll use my video editor to make stuff appear on screen that's relevant to whatever I'm talking about. I'll probably say out loud when I'm going to do that, but for the most part, you can probably comfortably watch these videos either just as is, or you can just have them on a tab in the background. It's whatever you prefer for the most part. Yeah, if I have anything else to say, I'll say it along the way. These videos are mostly just going to be rambling, I admit, just recalling old buried memories all related to these hacks, and I'm itching to explain them all to y'all finally, and just kind of have a nice time just playing through my old projects that I spent a lot of my childhood on. But that's the opening preamble that can apply to all of these videos that I'm going to put out. Probably just one video for each hack. It'll just be one long playthrough for each game. But yeah, it's about it. So let's get started, and I'll say as I go. For the record, this first hack right here, I'm not going to, I'm playing it on an emulator, because this hack is, the first hack is not compatible with console hardware, with actual real hardware, actually. I tried it on my SD2 SNES, because I do have one, SD2 SNES Pro, and it does not work. It crashes after the World 3 Castle. I don't know if that's, it could be it's probably something to do with the music, but yeah, it does not work on real hardware. But as far as I'm aware, I know for a fact the third hack works on real hardware. I've done a full playthrough of it on real hardware. The second hack, I don't know as of this video. I'll have to look into that. But this hack does not work on real hardware, so I will have to use an emulator. I'm using ZMZ, not ZSNES. I'm not using ZSNES. I know it says that right here, but this is a fork of a ZSNES called ZMZ. It's basically just, it uses the front end, it uses the GUI of ZSNES, but the actual emulation is being handled by an emulation core of your preference. You can have it use Higgin, BSNES, whatever. I have it use SNES 9X version 1.53, which is what is compatible with this hack, and that's what I tested it on back in the day too. Anyway, let's get started. There's not really much story to this first installment. It's mainly just Mario wakes up stranded on a beach. Alright, the game starts. This is a series that would become very focused on story as the games progress. But this first hack has next to nothing outside of the vanilla castle destruction sequences and stuff like that. A few message boxes, boss battles, yeah. Hello, sorry I'm not home, but I had to go so I could save my friends from Bowser's clutches. I don't know why I bothered changing that message. Yeah, I guess before I start a level, let me just go into some of the history about this. So, the Journey to the Mushroom Kingdom series started back in 2012. That was when I was 11 years old. Yeah, 11, not 12, because I was born in late 2000. And so I was 11 years old. I was in the middle of elementary school, and I specifically remember, I'm not recalling a vague memory, I have a pretty good memory of this, and I was 11 years old, and I was in the middle of a Skype call with my best friend at the time, because whenever we weren't at school, we always used Skype to talk to each other, because we were really good friends. And one day when we were talking to each other, I was just kind of just doing my thing. It was like I finished my homework and we were just playing Toontown online, doing a few other stuff. And then I opened Lunar Magic because I've been using Lunar Magic since I was like 8 years old or so it's nothing new for me. And my friend knew about it too. And I was just working on an overworld. I wanted to. I was on a time where I was like, all right, I'm finally gonna figure out how to nail overworld paths. That is, these paths right here that Mario's walking on, how to make the paths and how to make new ones appear when you beat a level, which for 11-year-old me was a very convoluted task, which I could not figure out for the life of me. I looked up countless tutorials, I looked up a bunch of different threads on SMW Central, and I finally figured it out eventually. And once I did, I used that knowledge to make a really basic test map. I can show it on screen right now. I still have it on my computer. And it's a very basic test map that would eventually become, you could probably recognize it, that would eventually become this map right here that I'm currently moving on. And that was the basis for the first hack that I'm playing right here, because I decided to, once I figured out how to make proper overworld paths, I used that knowledge. Alright, I know how to do that, I might as well make more overworlds and just make a whole hack out of it. And that's how the series started. I began it in 2012, not sure if I had the exact date, I might flash it on screen if I can find it. But I started it, and I didn't have any help from my best friend, at least not for this hack. He just kind of watched me play and make it, but he didn't actually have any input on anything. This first hack was just all me, and I used this base overworld as a testing ground, and then I started making levels out of it. Now let's go to the first one, Lineland Road. This was clearly inspired by Super Paper Mario, because it's the same kind of music and everything. The question mark blocks you'll already notice are different. These graphics are taken from, what's that called? It's a Super Mario World redrawn. It was just a hack from that time, which just all the graphics were just completely redone by the hack author, and he made them free for anybody to use. That tile graphic was glitched. And yeah, I replaced a lot of graphics with that, so you might notice some oddities with like the question marks and turn blocks looking different. The development of this level, I remember there was a very brief YouTube channel I had that I no longer even have access to, where I was just posting development updates about this hack specifically, and I don't think anybody ever saw those or really cared about them, but I posted those updates. They're still available somewhere. It's been a while since I've searched for them, but they're probably around. Right, can I get... How am I supposed to get... Wait. Can I even... Wait. What the hell was I thinking with that Yoshi coin? You can barely get that. Did I test that? Wait. Maybe I can... Oh, actually, wait. Maybe being small is in my benefit. Oh yeah, you might also notice there's no HUD. That is because... There's no HUD because... I think it's in the next hack too, I can't recall, but in, I have to look at it again, but in this hack, there was no HUD because there was... My memory about this issue is a little more vague, but there was some type of tiling issue I was having with the HUD of the game. I screwed it up somehow, and I couldn't figure out how to fix it. So I just figured, well, instead of bothering to figure out how to fix it, let's just hide the whole damn thing so I won't have to worry about it. I think the only thing that still shows up is the item whenever you collect an extra item, but that's it. And that's why there's no timer, you can take as long as you want in the levels. Yeah, no HUD. Alright, screw that Yoshi coin, I don't care. Midway point already, oh boy. Is that why I'm gonna need the midway point, huh? Even though I'm on, oh god, that crack. Even though I'm on emulator, I'm gonna try to keep the save states and stuff to a minimum. I normally don't play with save states on emulator anyway, but since I'm playing on emulator, I figured somebody might be wondering if I'm gonna be using those at all. Oh yeah, the vine sound effect. I remember I was really excited about adding that in, because the base game does not have that. Here we got random new Super Mario Bros. Graphics for no reason. Which, to be fair, those are easy to implement just like any other tile set, but it's... I don't know why I didn't just try to switch the, Oh! I should have just tried to switch the palette of this tile set I was already using. I should have just made it some kind of white tile. I should have just made it some kind of white color to work as a sky tile set. Might also be wondering why the music is kind of screwing up. That's because, what was the issue? Basically, it's just a really old... The tool that we use to insert custom music into these hacks is, or back then, the tool I used specifically was Add Music 4.05. That is a old version of the Add Music software that basically... I don't know why we used it for so long. It had an issue, what was it? It was unable to... That's right, the Add Music 405 was unable to properly clear the Super Nintendo's, there's the echo buffer. It was unable to properly clear the echo buffer, and if your song, you had to put the code in your song MMLs to do that manually, and if you didn't do it, the hack would either crash or you would get that cracking sound, and that was like the bane of every hacker's existence because it was the most annoying thing. It would either work or it wouldn't, or it sort of would, but you would hear that crack right there, and I absolutely hated that. So clearly obvious that I have not played this hack in forever if I am dying this much. Go away. So there's an incorrect instrument playing. This port is pretty messed up. You know that when I say ports, that's what we call, in Super Mario World music hacking terms, a port is what we call a song from some other non-Mario game that has been resequenced to be in Super Mario World, therefore we port the song over. That's what most of the soundtracks in these hacks are. This is a song from, I think it's Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story? Oh, you can go in that pipe, that's right. That is not right. The power of the switch you have pushed will turn into that. This will help you on your journey. Will it though? I can speed this up. There we go. And now the cave level. This cave has recently been abandoned, and eventually zingers took over. Don't get stung. By the way, you can still spin jump on them. This is when I started using, oh god. So you could tell, yeah, these are the Zinger enemies from Donkey Kong Country 2, Diddy's Conquest. These custom sprites, I don't even think I had permission to use these damn things. I know I didn't. If I ever said I did, I was lying. These sprites are from... where are these sprites originally from? I think these sprites are from Super Mario World, yeah. That was a Japanese hack that everybody was very infatuated with back in the day. And I think the resources, some of the resources used for it were leaked at some point, and I took those and I just used them here for no real reason. They obviously clash very hard, but I mean, I didn't care about that. It's just supposed to be a generic cave level, but this is not a very well-designed level. I mean, to be honest, this hacks levels are not very good. These sprites aren't very good either. The collision on them is very wonky, and half the time when you try to spin jump on them, you'll just take damage. Like, just watch. Oh, wait, I got it. Oh, okay. Well, still, I'm not wrong. And there's no P-switch music for whatever reason. Wait for it. Random clashing concrete blocks, you know, always gotta have those. And munchers that are on the top and bottom for absolutely no reason. Oh, and here we have the goal. But if we go a little further this way, you got your Yoshi coin. And I don't know why I made the end that long. Not the best first impression. Honestly, this hack doesn't really leave the best first impression, now does it? But we missed the secret exit, because this hack just doesn't have that many secret exits actually. It's not a very non-linear hack for the most part. Most of these games are pretty linear, to be honest. Where now? I did not look in Lunar Magic or anything before this. I didn't really prep for like the hack itself playing through it. I'm gonna have to remember where the hell the secret exit actually is. I thought I did, but okay. It was very confusing if I could actually, if those tiki things behaved as cloud tiles or if I could just stand on them regularly. Why did I have that coin there? I thought I remembered Yoshi being in this level. I might be mistaken. I thought there was some invisible blocks somewhere. I might be crazy. Oh, this music. I am so sorry. So, that chain. Oh, right, wasn't it up there? On the top path instead of the bottom path? No, I'm very smart. Wait a minute. I think I just remembered where the secret exit is. Isn't it a door? Okay, I'm gonna die there, because... Actually, I think I remembered where the secret exit is. I'm pretty sure I remembered this. Alright. Don't die by spin jumping, please. Okay. Alright, I committed a really bad sin on how you should never do secret exits. I'm just gonna use rewind here because I don't want to have to do this over again. Alright. What an awful secret exit. Jesus Christ. What on earth was I thinking there? Yeah, I'm gonna... If I didn't already, I'm gonna make a cut to that in the video editing, because Jesus Christ, what a terrible secret exit. I mean, you get to skip to the castle, but Jesus Christ. That is a... I don't know how to describe how that is just a textbook example of just how not to do everything in a level. Now we got bullets and pipes. This, I remember, is just a pretty standard, just trying to make it like a Yoshi's Island level. The main gimmick is the fire-shooting piranha plants and some bullet bill shooters. Nothing too out of the ordinary. It's a pretty inoffensive level, I think. Oh, somebody didn't set their sprite tile set limits properly. Let me just not have to redo this frickin'... Yeah, okay. Pretty sure these shoot out. Don't these shoot out something? Might be crazy. Yep. Oh yeah, Monty Moles. I think this is the only level in the entire saga that actually uses Monty Moles. Or what are the big ones called? I forgot. Oh yeah, homing bullet bills, because yeah. And that's the level. Okay, I did not remember it being that short, gotta be honest. Now we have Wendy's Castle, or Wendy's Domain. This level is kind of weird, because it went through a weird phase where it used to have the default vanilla castle graphics, and then at some point I decided to change that. I gave it the Super Mario Bros. 3 makeover, but I don't really know why. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the vanilla graphics. So I'm pretty sure there's a secret up here. I gotta get a... Come on. And you can see I'm going through the tile. Ah, here we go. It was a 3-up. Or a moon. Because, yeah. Wait for it. Oof. Oh! I was really proud of this climbing sound effect, huh? Oh, God. Good enough. This level, or yeah, this section right here, this room right here, was not in earlier drafts of the game. I added it just because I thought the level was too short. Because that used to just lead to the boss, and then I just kind of slapped this room together, which I really don't know why I bothered. Because just look at this. This is very, very boring design. And the boss door was not compatible with this tile set, I believe, so I just used an elongated regular door to signify that this was the boss, because the tile set wasn't compatible. I didn't care enough. And we got a Wendy boss with 2 Potobos and a Bullet Bill shooter. Not particularly difficult, and I say that as I just screwed it up. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't speak too soon, huh? Oh. And there we go. I think I just wanted an excuse there to mess around with the Wendy sprite, because you could do some pretty creative battles with her, but that was not a very well done Wendy fight, honestly. And here we have World 2. I don't remember if this world actually had a name, but it's just the cave world. We start with, I remember this, and a nice incorrect camera placement. Find all 5 Yoshi coins to beat the level, but if you're looking for the secret exit, then don't collect all of them. I'm going to get the secret exit first. You want to know why? Because I committed the cardinal sin that you should never, ever do in a platforming level that has mechanics like this, where I put the secret exit at the very end of the level. That is a cardinal sin in platforming, and I will hate anybody that does that. And I did it here too, so I guess I should hate myself. Let me just get to the end of the level. Ignore the Yoshi coins for now. It's good to just get it out of the way. I don't even know why I bothered making it a secret exit. I should have just made the world a loop around, honestly. Because the secret exit is required to beat this world anyway, so I don't know why I bothered. Oh. If you missed a coin and can no longer get it, use this pipe to go back to the beginning of the level. Oh, gee, I wonder how you get that. Whoa! It's fake blocks, everybody's favorite. And there you go, secret exit at the end of the level. Never do that, please. Alright, now let's properly do this level. Some of the coins are made, even if you don't jump up high enough to make the coin visible, some of them are made obvious by the fact that it activates just the regular walking sequence for like when you pass a goal tape or whatever. And you could tell if I put a block here, that's to stop Mario from walking to his death during the goal animation. So if that's there, then there's obviously a Yoshi coin right nearby. Is there anything up here? No. This is not a particularly good port of the Yoshi's Island cave theme, gotta be honest. I think this is the same one that was used in ASMT, a Super Mario thing, as a hack that I really loved, or I still love. Oh, right. I am missing one. I just played myself. Hold on. Actually, maybe I should just take the pipe. If past me didn't think to put this here, oh boy. Oh boy. So apparently I used the map 16 version of the Yoshi coin tiles, which means that they respawn every time. Either way, that level is not made correctly. Let's see, should we do the athletic level or the water level? Let's get the water level out of the way first. Wispy Waters. My god, this music. Or the music errors. This is a port of the water level theme from Donkey Kong Country 3. It's actually a really good port, gotta be honest. It's just the whole sound engine issue that I wasn't keen enough on fixing back then. And again, that was in an era when people didn't really care enough about that, so what can you do? Water levels, I'm not really a big fan of making, honestly. I don't know how many people are a fan of making them. Is there any other water level in... Actually, there is one other water level in the entire saga. So that just tells you how much I did not care about water levels, because I don't like making them. I don't like playing them. I'm pretty sure I just included them in the first 2 hacks just out of obligation. Because I don't like water levels. I don't like playing through them. I mean, what more can I say? This level did actually used to have a background. It wasn't just blank blue nothing. but I screwed up the tile set for it, and therefore I had to erase the background because I had no idea how to fix it. Very trivial nowadays, but I think clearly I underestimate how not smart with this kind of stuff I was back then. There's no secrets in this level or anything, it's just a pretty boring trip to the right, honestly. Get out of the bloopers way. Gotta think of it, these really are some bare levels when there's no background. Not even the 50. And I put a pipe there. That's something I like doing. Honestly, even today, that's something I like doing, where sometimes after beating a level with, like, in-universe, if there's, like, no clear exit, I like to put, like, a pipe or something at the end of the level, just to give a reason as to, like, how Mario, or whoever the player character is, just how the player character gets out of the level after they beat it. You know, if they're in a cave, then I'll put a pipe that goes upwards to say, oh, that's probably how they get out of the level, you know, in-universe. I always thought it was just a neat thing to do. I don't know if you call that world building, but I don't know, just something I like doing. Here we have just high up in the cave level. It's exactly what it sounds like. You're kind of high up enough in the cave to where you can see non-cave stuff and clouds and all that. To be honest, I made this level just as an excuse to use this song from Donkey Kong Country 3. I really like the Donkey Kong Country games, especially 2 and 3, so any excuse to use ports of music from those games, I just kind of used that opportunity. Funnily enough, I don't remember much about making this level in particular. I'm not sure why, but this level just kind of exists. Oh, and that bullet bill shooter uses the custom homing bill for some reason. I really should have made an indicator of that. Boom. Oh yeah, clearly I was wrong about the HUD maintaining your power-up. No, it's just not there. Goodbye to your extra power-ups, apparently. Oh boy. I remember this level. Okay, I'm probably going to resort to save states here. Actually, no, I'm going to resort to save states here, because this level sucks ass. And, anybody who's played Donkey Kong Country 2 will probably be able to tell why, but this is my own version of Bramble Blast using the tile set that I did not design well at all. Ignore the horrendously clashing graphics and the background that is not tiled correctly. Actually, yeah, just look at that. This background is not tiled correctly. If you just look in the middle here, it doesn't even piece together properly. Oh my god, what the hell was I thinking? Okay, so that aside, the main goal of this level is to carry this P-switch to the end, and that is a really awful task that I did not handle properly, because it's the same principle as Donkey Kong Country 2, right? Where you use these barrels to maneuver yourself, but you have to keep holding the Y button so you're holding the switch, because if you let go, well, there you go. Let me just start this over. So I just gotta keep holding the Y button and maintain my P-switch until I get to the end. Because you use the P-switch to activate a door, which if you lose the P-switch, well, there goes the door. Alright. These are not very good recreations of the barrel sprites either, to be honest. I do not want to suffer through this level, so I'm just gonna do whatever it takes to make this easier. See, the problem here is I didn't even really test the placement of the barrels. I did not test this at all. I just kind of spammed the barrel sprites wherever the hell, and I just put them wherever I felt like it. Hey, extra switch just for the midway point. Actually, I don't remember. Can I, wait. I don't remember. Can I actually make a run for it? Can I do that? Maybe. Okay, actually, no, I can't. Alright, screw it. Let's go in here. Wow, death trap. What on earth was I thinking? Jesus Christ. Oh my god. That's fine. Oh. That doesn't work. Nope. If you make a Bramble level in Super Mario World ROM hacks, you better have a damn good reasoning for doing so, because Jesus Christ. Alright. And I didn't even tile the ending correctly, so you could still die. Oh my god. And there's the door. Suddenly, completely different tile set. Zinger for no reason. Actually, come to think of it, it just ends in a cliff here. Oh my god. And I didn't even fix the palette here. And the Mario was tiled incorrect. Oh my god, what? Oh my god. I did. Why switch palace? Because the yellow doesn't fit in there. Is there anything special about this switch palace? I don't even remember. Nope. Why do I bother? That's the default. I'll just fast forward this. There we go. And to the cave, or I mean, yeah, the castle. You might have also noticed that the Switch Palace did not collapse. That's because I did not know how to make that happen at the time in Lunar Magic. I literally did not know. Anyway, I also did not know how to properly utilize X animation to make these blocks passable when the yellow Switch Palace is hit. So they just stay like this forever. Good job, me. Anyway, you go this way, and auto-scroller, because sure, we need a way to make this level longer for no reason. This is a very non-threatening castle. All it is just nothing, really. If this was a speedrun, this would be a perfect time for donations in a marathon. Honestly, I just wanted a way to extend this level, I'm pretty sure. There were a lot of points where I just kind of didn't have many ideas. And it's like I said, this was before I had any friends helping me in these hacks. More on that when we get to the sequel. But I just kind of was hung out to dry because I didn't have anything for the most part. I was just coming up with crappy ideas just to make up for the fact that I didn't really have a concrete plan for this game. I was really just making it up as I went. I mean, if anything, I would have tried to at least make a generic-ass castle level instead of turning this into an auto-scroller. My god. There's no reason for this. Is there even any reason I decided to use booze? I think that might have been foreshadowing. I can't remember, though. And vanilla boss music and vanilla Reznor fight, because, sure. We've all seen this before. Blah, blah. Yeah, fast forward. I'm fast forwarding all that, who cares? We've all seen that. And here we have World 3, Vanilla Valley. This world, I specifically remember, the gimmick of this world was to be completely vanilla. That is, like, using no external graphics from any other games. It's just all just default Mario World tile sets. The only exception being the custom music, but other than that, everything was, like, entirely vanilla. Oh, the music is echoing. I know why that's happening. The echo. Okay, I did so many things wrong when I made this hack. I can't even begin to describe. This level, I was trying to experiment with, what was I trying to experiment? I was trying to experiment with, like, fancy tiling. As to say, let me show you. Nice midway point past me. Let me see. Oh, right here. Random tile decoration like this. Anybody who was in the Mario World hacking scene from like 2010 to 2013, 14 very well remembers this was like a huge fad back in the community around that time. Just making random decorations like this in the dirt. Like you see that random diamond square shaped thing there. That random decoration right there. That was all the rage back then, just to make random decorations in the dirt like that. I have no idea why. A lot of people would argue nowadays that it looks really ugly and it just kind of has no purpose. Honestly, it's one of those things I think, like, it's just if you make it look nice, if you have a plan for it, if you make good patterns for it, if you utilize it properly, it can look pretty nice. But if you just kind of make a single, if you just like, I mean, just look at this single square. I spammed this square throughout the whole level. The level's already over. I just spammed this square everywhere without really putting any care into why. I didn't make any new designs. I just used this same square over and over again in the dirt, and that is a perfect example of how not to do that type of decoration. I can't actually. No, you know why? I might flash it on screen, but you know why that random dirt decoration became a fad? It was because of a single hack that came out in 2010, 2011. I think it was called a Hacks 101 or Hacking 101 or something like that. And it specifically, you know, it's just what it sounds like, instructing people on how to make a hack. And one of the levels was entirely focused on, okay, here's how you make dirt tile decorations like that. Everybody played that hack. They all thought it was good for some reason, and they all started putting those shitty decorations in their hacks. And that's why if you play any hack from 2010 to 2013 or so, that hack is the reason for all of those dirt decorations you might recognize. Vanilla Capers. What was this level? What was this level? What? Wait a minute. Oh, that's... Oh. That's that one sprite tile that everybody loves abusing to death in Kaizo hacks. Random platforms in the wall here for no reason. Cool. Why do I have, like, no memory of making this level specifically? Oh, hey! Yoshi's first appearance in this hack. Yoshi was in this hack? I'm pretty sure I disabled him from carrying over to other, Oh, look at the bomb! It has a smile! I edited a smile into the bomb. What does this say? Watch out for falling spinies. Try frying them with a fireball or just spin jump to avoid damage. Alright. I made no mention of Yoshi, which just completely negates all harm that the spinies might have. Also means nothing for points, because, you know, the HUD is gone, so points mean nothing. I like how there's just absolutely no introduction to Yoshi in this hack. He just appears in this level. I don't even think he's in any other levels. He's just here. And the level's over. Wow, that was clearly a major problem I had with hacking back then, is just making levels that were longer than like 2 minutes. Or no, like a minute. And when I did make a longer level, it was a level that wasn't good in the first place. Alright, Vanilla Forest. I don't know why, but I just don't have very good memory of making most of the hacks. Or making most of the levels in this world specifically. This vanilla world just kind of came and went. I don't know. I don't care about the coin minigame. Oh, hey, it's the bubble gimmick. I wish more... Honestly, I wish more regular hacks used these bubbles. I feel like there's a lot of untapped potential and level ideas for that. Kaizo seems to know how to use them well. I think it should be easy to apply that to regular hacks. So those stupid fire enemies. Or hopping fires. Nope. Actually, I want to... Nope. Screw that. I want to try something. I don't remember if I disabled flight in this hack. No, I did not. Oh boy. Well, I'm not going to abuse it. Actually, yeah, screw you. I'm using the fire flower. Alright, bye, Yoshi. Honestly, Yoshi would just make some of the next levels glitch anyway, so... Oh, hey, the balloon. Are there any threats here to make this part necessary? No? Really? Whatever, that's fine. What's the point of that block? And why didn't I use the regular... I mean, I guess it's kind of fitting for a forest. Okay. And we have, I think that's a fortress? Yeah, okay. Vanilla Fortress. I was very uncreative with the level names. Alright. I made Mario's starting position a little too far to the left. And we got more Donkey Kong Country 3 music here. Well, with Mario World sound fun anyway. Nope! No! Yep. I shouldn't be using tools that much in this hack, or just in general. No, just with this hack, but like... I forgot how poorly designed most of this hack is. Got a pretty generic castle level here. Oh, whatever. Anything that... I don't... Why is there a block there? Why is there a grinder in the middle of... Alright. I didn't even give the player a power-up before... A 1-up? What? Jesus Christ. And this boss was a Blarg, but yeah. The boss is a custom Blarg sprite that you have to spin jump on. Oh boy. Okay. Big Mario. Alright, one hit. No hit. Okay. Not sure how I feel about this boss sprite. I feel like it's too risque. I'm gonna pretend that didn't happen. I use a lot of questionably designed sprites in this hack. I wouldn't use this boss nowadays, if that means anything. And... oh my god. That's how it keeps it from dying, huh? Interesting boss idea, but I'm not sure how I feel about it in practice. King Boo's fort? Question mark? Oh boy, and so it begins. Let me tell you something about this level. It's not so much about the level itself, but just, King Boo. This is when I start... oh god. This is when I start planting the seeds for King Boo. Now what I mean by that is... gonna spoil it. Massive spoiler here. King Boo is the main antagonist of this saga of hacks, and this is when I start planting the seeds for having him in that position. Bowser is in this hack as a boss, but he is not the main focus, at least as far as what little story there is goes. I don't know why I decided to latch on to King Boo. Actually, no. I'm gonna stop myself right there because that is a complete lie. I know exactly why I latched onto King Boo. It was because this was around the time when Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon had come out recently, and I was obsessed with that game. I still love Dark Moon. It's one of my favorite games, and you know, obviously the Luigi's Mansion games. Who's the main antagonist? It's King Boo. So I decided I'm going to make my hacks, or at least the first two hacks, canon to the official Nintendo timeline. I'm gonna say, alright, so this hack right here takes place after Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. It's the stupidest shit, but I did it for some reason because I was an 11-year-old, I guess. You're about to see right here. Ugh, my stupid minions never do anything right. Deal with you myself. Prepare to meet you. Okay. Yeah, so King Boo is the main antagonist of this saga of hacks. But I put like so little focus onto him here, even though he ends up being the final boss. Spoiler alert. And okay, there he is. Or there he goes. Yeah, I latched pretty hard onto the whole King Boo antagonist idea. Honestly, I thought it was I thought it wasn't a bad idea for an antagonist as far as Mario enemies go. Like, if you're gonna have an antagonist that isn't Bowser, I mean, King Boo's not a bad choice. Mario has defeated King Boo for now. That was odd. King Boo is back? I thought Luigi defeated him just before he restored the Dark Moon. Whatever he's doing, I have to stop him. And the music is screwed up there because of course it is. This hack works a lot better on Z-SNES, which is what I tested it on back in the day. Maybe I should have used that. Okay, sudden cut in the video there. That is because I ended up having to switch to Z-SNES anyway, because this level just broke the emulator. My god, I remember I made a forum post, or an edit on SMW Central, where I claimed that this hack was compatible with real hardware after an update, but what the... I was lying out of my goddamn ass when I said that. I did not test that at all. I didn't get any friends to test that. Why on earth did I say that? Jesus Christ. I tested this hack with Z-SNES and it shows. Anyway, we have Lonely Darkland here. This once beautiful land has been plagued. I didn't even spell plagued, right? Plagued by darkness and is now home to a gang of Chargin' Chucks. Be careful. Yeah, I tried to make some kind of dark, moody level here, but all I did was just take the original grass tile set and just color it black. I made such a little effort here. Also, another weird admission, this level solely existed as an excuse for me to use this song. This is a song that I'm pretty sure was composed originally for ASMT, the hack that I mentioned earlier. I had, and still kind of have, a massive hard-on for ASMT, even though any old B SMW hacker watching this will tell you ASMT shit and it's badly designed, whatever, which honestly isn't wrong for the most part, but I still have a really big soft spot for it, and I loved that hack, and I just wanted an excuse to use stuff from it. And that was the level. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you right now, the ASMT influence / inspiration did not end with this hack. You'll find that out next time when I play the sequel. Now we have Bowser's Battleship. This is the only time that Bowser ever makes an appearance, anyway, in the saga. It is just a generic Super Mario Bros. 3 airship autoscroller. I don't think there's anything special about this level, like, at all. I also couldn't figure out how to make the X-animated fire working correctly, which is why none of the propellers or rockets are moving or have any fire coming out of them. I had no idea how to get it working at the time. I'm pretty sure homing bullet bills came out. Yep, they're there. Oh yeah, that's another thing. Massive flaw with the boss fight with Bowser here. It's because fucking Bowser requires fireballs to be defeated, and if you go into that fight without a fire flower, you can't win. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. I feel like that's just what I'm saying half the time. What the hell was past me thinking? I'm just gonna use a fast forward there because I don't remember if there's any more fire flowers. Oh, well, there's a... Yeah, oh, whatever. Also, random... Why is that Pokey there? Alright, Bowser. You're going down. You know, I made this a fucking plot point in one of the later titles. Just... I'm gonna be honest, this hack, and to a very... Actually... Mainly, this hack specifically has been wiped from my canon of this saga of hacks. Like, it's implied in future titles that the general idea of King Boo being the villain in the first installment and Mario washing ashore, that still happened, but like all the levels and most of the stuff in this hack has been wiped from canon. I wiped it from canon, because... You've probably already seen why. I don't want this shit. Or I don't like this shit anymore. Swooper Caverns. We are in the last world, which is very clearly like evil / lava fire themed, and then here we have the regular ass vanilla tile set, because sure, why not? Oh my god. And we have another song from DKC3. Never a bad choice for a song. I did not insert the song correctly, so the music is still screwing up even in seasoness. I do have these background decorations. I know what I mentioned about that one hack with the tile decorations, but honestly, I don't think this is a bad idea to a bad way to like decorate your cave levels if you're using the vanilla tile set. Honestly, this looks pretty good even today. I don't know if I'm alone on that, but I think decoration like this with the default cave tile set still looks pretty good today. I don't think it's a bad way to decorate your cave levels. Yep. I don't know why the color isn't correct on this trampoline for that one frame, but okay. What is that P-switch for? Can I do that trick? Can I do the double grab trick? Probably need a running start, but actually, get over here. Ah, forget it. Probably don't need it. Hey, random boomerang bro, that's there for no reason. Nope. Okay, I gotta go back. Wait. Oh my god. Okay. I remember how to do this. Come on. Apparently not. Whatever. I'll just throw them manually. Go away. Oh my god. Isn't that one of the few times that coins actually appear in this hack? Oh my god. That's funny. And we have a random stretch of nothing? Oh, really? Oh, hey, a moon that I don't need. Well. You could really tell that my creative juices were already running out. What? I don't know why the animation for that path was so long for some reason. And yeah, we're already at the second to last level. Like, this hack is not very long. Which I cannot say about the next two. Alright, and the gimmick here is using a really... Oh my god. A really awful, shitty version of the minecart gimmick from... Or the rat cart gimmick from Donkey Kong Country 2. Except this sprite executed it very poorly. The hitbox is probably the worst part, because the hitbox is just awful. Also, you should just look at Mario's sprite. I'm slowing down the game. Just look at his sprite when he is tilted in that direction. Just, oh my god. It's hilarious and awful at the same time. There's also no sound effect for when you're on the rails, which I probably could have added, but yeah. Or I could definitely add that now, but I'm not sure about past me. This is sampled music, which means it uses the original instruments from the source game, but again, I was not very experienced at properly using the add music tool from back then, so that is why you hear all these weird... You see what I'm saying about the hitbox for this sprite? Why are Red Koopas the only enemy here? If anything, it should be Boo's, because freaking King Boo's the antagonist. And that is the only time that you ever hear the vanilla frickin' castle music, because, yeah. And we have unlocked the final level, King Boo's Keep. We're already at the final level, but this hack is just really short. I remember in an early build of this hack, I used to have a test door here just so I could practice the final boss, and I left that in there for an official release. Like, oh my god. I forgot to remove it, and there were people who just fought the final boss right there and didn't even bother playing the rest of the level. I can't blame them, but still. At least this level actually keeps with the Boo theme, which makes sense, but it's just a weird mix of Super Mario Bros. 3 and New Super Mario Bros. Because that's what the background tile, or that's what the background tile set is from. As is the music. Yeah, it's fine. Think you can climb that? Yeah. I wasn't very clear about that. Those Eries have the wrong palette, or are using the wrong palette. Always love blind jumps. Don't have blind jumps. Ooh, daring jump. I can't remember if these melt into munchers or coins. Ugh. I don't know why I had this here. Does that hurt? It hurts you! I mean, hey, like, I've played some hacks where that doesn't hurt you, so... Oh my god. Alright, you can jump on those. Okay, I tried. Alright, the pre-boss room. What an underwhelming final castle. I'm just completely dunking on my own bed. Why did I say bed? I'm completely dunking on my own hack, but I just can't really help it. I see how awful this game is for the most part nowadays. I have to be honest about it. I'm not gonna lie and say I'm not gonna lie about this hack and say I still look back on it proudly. But I'll get to that in a sec. Here's the final boss with King Boo. It is just the vanilla Boo sprite with one difference. It's a custom version of the vanilla Boo sprite with the only King Boo sprite, or Big Boo sprite. The only difference is that it takes a shit ton of hits. I made it take way too many hits. I don't remember how many it is, but I know it's way too many. I guess we'll find out. I guess we'll rediscover it together here. The problem is there's just not that many hazards here besides the Eerie spawner and these two Boos. There's also no power-ups, so that kind of makes it very annoying if you happen to take a hit and you're doing no damage. And there was a... What did I just say? You know, I'm not doing that all over again. I'm just not gonna let myself die here, because I have no interest in redoing this ridiculously long boss fight over and over again. And this song, this is the final boss music of Bowser's Inside Story as well, I think. Fun fact, I've never actually, at least as of the making of these commentary videos, I still haven't played Bowser's Inside Story at all. I might play the 3DS remake eventually. But I was just really infatuated with the music of that game, because I knew it was composed by Yoko Shimomura, who does the Kingdom Hearts music. The soundtrack for Kingdom Hearts games. I'm obviously a huge fan, so I just used any music that I knew she composed. I was like, yo, Yoko Shimomura music in Super Mario World? That is amazing. I want this. I missed that hit. Oh. Now I get the blocks up here. Almost made that. The block fizzled away. How many hits was it? I don't remember. I mean, the fact that I have so many damn turn blocks here, or throw blocks here, is probably a good indication. I can't remember if I ever changed it, but I hope I did. Whoops. Oh, good lord. That is one problem, I admit, kind of stayed until the third hack, the third and final hack. It was not that the next two hacks take like 1 billion hit points for the final boss. No, they don't do that. They don't do that again. But rather, the problem is I just kind of use the same Big Boo boss sprite, with the only difference being that I use a version that actually hurts you upon contact. But other than that, I could just never really come up with a good way to make the Big Boo fights interesting at the time. And that was it. I think it just goes to the vanilla credits here. Yeah, you saw or heard the entire hack. That was it, really. I went through every exit. This is a very short hack. I think 21 exits, I think it is. And yeah. This hack, I have so many mixed feelings about this hack. Like, it's not good. It is not good at all. I've never seen anybody who said this was a good hack. It is not. It is a textbook example of a really crappy first ROM hack, or at least first SMW hack. And I don't look back on this one in like a positive way, but I don't look back on it like poorly either. It's like it's kind of weird. This hack is always going to be important to me because of how it started the Journey to the Mushroom Kingdom series in the first place. But beyond starting it, there's no reason to go back to it. There's no reason to play this, honestly. It's like it's like Super Smash Bros. 64. It kickstarted the series, but beyond that, there's really not much reason to play it anymore. At least that's what I think. You can really tell where my priorities were when the first part of the credits is just the music. Yeah, after this, it's just the vanilla credits. But, like, honestly, I had a lot more in store for this hack in terms of just what to put in it and more levels to make. I didn't get around to it. I don't know why. Maybe I had the four worlds idea locked in, but if anything, I just wish I put more time into this hack, because I was working on this for about a year, a little over a year. It might have been less. Actually, it was probably veering towards less, but I didn't put much work into this hack. My main focus was always for this hack, I mean, was always just on the overworld, because that's what started the whole thing in the first place, and not much. Nice messed up palette there, and not much else, honestly. Like, I was talking about the custom music I used a lot. That was a big part of it, and honestly, that's kind of still a thing I have where I'll take a long time to decide the custom music I use in my levels nowadays. But there's not much more to say about the general history and stuff of this hack. I knew this would be the shortest video, because there's only so much I can talk about, and with this hack specifically. But, oh boy, I cannot say the same about the next two hacks. Journey to the Mushroom Kingdom 2, Journey to the Mushroom Kingdom 3, especially 3, but, yeah, we'll get there when we get there. Journey to the Mushroom Kingdom 2's video will be a lot longer, because I have a lot of mixed feelings about that hack, and not in a good way either, but we'll talk about that when we get there. I don't know when these videos will be coming out. It's just going to be these 3 videos anyway, but they'll release when they release. But thanks for tuning in to this part, and whenever I get around to recording and editing part 2 and eventually part 3, you'll see those, because I have a lot to say about those hacks. But that's it for now, and thanks for sticking around, and I hope to see you guys come around for part 2 and part 3. So I'll see you all then.